What's going on, Animal Crossing fans? My name is Blaze, and today we're talking about Animal Crossing New Horizons. This game is coming out in just 8 weeks, 56 days, might be 55 days. I don't think you're supposed to count today. But as of the time of recording this, we're looking at 8 Fridays from now. We'll have Animal Crossing New Horizons in our hands, in our Switches. We'll be playing it, building our towns, and just having a grand old time. So I am the excitement is building. I just want to say the excitement is building. It's becoming it's becoming more and more of a reality every day that goes by. January just flew by, and February is the shortest month. So it's very likely that we're gonna basically blink, go to sleep a couple times, and it'll be Animal Crossing Day. So I know that you're as excited as I am about it. So there's a few things I wanted to talk about while we have a chance, and I'll try to do some more videos between now and then, kind of counting down until Animal Crossing is released. I can't promise I'll do one every single day or every single Friday, but I'll do them as often as I can, or as often as I have things to talk about. But again, it's 8 weeks away, so hopefully we'll have at least 8 new videos. But there's 4 things I want to talk about in this video today. It's kind of a collection and a conglomerate of all the things that I've maybe missed over the past month. But lots of great stuff, I think. The first thing I want to talk about is pre-order bonuses, where you should pre-order your game to get the best pre-order bonus. There's also the cover art debacle, which I want to talk about a little bit, which isn't really a big deal, but I do want to compare the different cover art that's out there. There's a new dress type that came out in December that was shown off, which I don't think I had a chance to talk about that yet. So if I haven't, sorry. But I don't think I had a chance to talk about the new dress type that's out there. And of course, we're also going to talk about, slipped my mind, the last topic. Let me just get to that page real quick. The extra accessories and things you can get for Animal Crossing that are going to be available on launch day. Things you might want to get or just have, or whatever the case is. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to talk about, of course, is going to be the pre-order bonuses. And as far as pre-order bonuses go for Animal Crossing New Horizons, I truly believe that the best pre-order bonus is going to be from Target. There's another one that Best Buy offers, but this is the one that you'll get from Target. This is the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch Game Plus Journal Bundle. The journal, I believe, it's got like a 2020 calendar in it, I believe. And it's also got a place for you to kind of write journal notes and stuff, should you want to take care. Like it's a lined notebook with 2020 calendar. So if you want to write some notes down, talk about Animal Crossing or your experience, or chronicle your Animal Crossing adventures in the journal, you absolutely can. I might use videos, a video vlog kind of to do that, but you might want to use the journal. That's okay. So that's the first pre-order bonus. Pay no attention to this zip code here. That's not where I live, just so you know. You can look it up if you want to, but I don't think anybody lives in that state. So if you do, I apologize for saying that you don't live there, I guess. But yeah, that's not my zip code, just to let you know. But yeah, that's the first pre-order bonus, Animal Crossing New Horizons with the journal and 2020 calendar. Probably the best pre-order bonus that we're going to get. I checked out GameStop, I checked out Amazon, I checked out a few other places too, and nobody else really had anything. Best Buy does have one thing, and that is, and you can barely see it on the screen here, but it's a phone and tech badge. So it looks like it's just like one of those little button pops that goes on the back of your phone. See if I don't have one on my phone, but it just goes on the back there, and you put your finger in it and you can hold it or whatever. It's cool, and Tom Nook looks awesome on there. If you can see him, I'll see if I can zoom in, because I don't think there's a very good image of him right there. But yeah, it's just a very, very small like pop accessory that you can put on the back of your phone to hold it more easily and have it more accessible. So it's kind of cool, I guess. I will not be getting this, even though I do kind of want it. I wonder if they're going to sell these separately, which would be pretty cool. I haven't really looked at any other merchandise that might be coming out for Animal Crossing, but I'm hoping that we get something, or at least some more information very soon. So that is the Best Buy pre-order bonus, and those are really the only two that I was able to find. I don't know if we're gonna have anything super must-have for Animal Crossing, but I mean, as far as those two go, I think the journal is probably the better of the two items. Just from a collector standpoint, I'm definitely gonna get it, though I don't really know if I'm gonna use it, just because I just want to have it, and I think a lot of people are probably in the same boat as me. So. Moving on, let's talk about the Animal Crossing cover art. So this is the American cover art here. You can see it. A pretty obvious American version. ESRB rating is in the bottom corner. And there's a little bit of controversy with this. It wasn't really much. It wasn't really a whole lot to really get upset about or anything like that. But there's a little bit of debate in the community as to which cover is better. So both the European and the American covers are basically the same. There's not a whole lot of difference between them. But there's one small, slight, tiny difference that I'll try to show off here if I can bring up the right tab. But this is the, let's see, not that one. This is it, I believe. I don't know if I can see a better picture of it or anything, but yeah, here we go. So this is the European box art, and of course here's the Japanese. So the box arts are basically all the same. The cover art, there's no real difference in the cover art except for between the American and the European logo placement. This one's a little bit off center from the center of the package. If you look at the package center, it's a little bit off center, and it looks like it was done so it doesn't interfere with the Switch logo on the corner here, which I kind of like. I think that's to me, that's fine. There's probably a better solution, but the American one, if we go back to Best Buy's page here, it's very, very close to the Switch logo. It doesn't touch it, so that's good, but it's very, very close. But the center of the logo is actually in the center of the box. So I think that in itself is something people can appreciate. Most people will appreciate over the European one that is kind of off. There's also some minor differences in like the layout of the picture that you're seeing, like you can see more of the mailbox, things like that. But I mean, that's really as far as controversies go, that's probably the easiest, like most laid back controversy the Animal Crossing community will ever get into. But it is what it is. I think I don't even know which one I prefer anymore. I was going to say earlier that I'd prefer the European one, but now that I know this one actually doesn't touch the logo, I think it's fine. I think I would have preferred if the entire image, like all of this, was moved down a little bit, and this was also moved down. Because you don't really need to see these trees down here. That's not really a big deal to me, but it is what it is. I don't think there's really much else to talk about here. I mentioned last time that we had a new character here, which I think he runs the Dodo Airlines, and I think this might be a new character also, but it looks like Chip, so I'm not sure if I'm ready to commit to that being a new character. But if it is, if you know for a fact that it is, feel free to correct me in the comments respectfully, please. I think that's Chip. It might be Chip's son or something, but it is what it is. We do get a shot at Isabelle here with her Tom Nook Hawaiian shirt on as well. The rumor goes that Tom Nook will invite Isabelle to your island once your island reaches a certain level of progression that requires her assistance. So she won't be available at the start of the game like in New Leaf, but she will be available later on. But anyway, that's enough about the cover art. Let's talk about that dress that I showed earlier. This is kind of a new type of dress. I may have talked about this on a previous video. I can't really remember. But I think this dress is awesome. I think that it's such a cool, like, cultural, like, dress. I'm not sure if that's like a custom design or anything, but I love the way that it puffs out, and I like that style of clothing a lot. So it leads me to wonder what other types of clothing we're going to be able to see in Animal Crossing New Horizons as the game progresses. What we're going to unlock, what other people are going to find compared to like what I find or you find. If we get into an 8-player Animal Crossing, town like meetup or something, like we're all gonna look different, which is awesome. I think that's so cool. So, having variety in clothing and variety in dresses and things like this is really awesome. I did see one character have a vest. I don't think it was in the cover art. I think I'm thinking of something else. No, it wasn't here. I did see one character had a vest on, like a fishing vest, over like a white t-shirt and blue jeans on, and he had like galoshes and boots and stuff. So that was kind of cool. I don't know if the jackets are going to be like an extra accessory you put on over the clothes you're already wearing, which would be awesome, or if it's going to be like it was in New Leaf, where it's the jacket plus the white t-shirt. And if that's the case, are you going to be able to modify? So lots of questions I think are still out there, just generally speaking, but I think all those questions are going to be answered once the game comes out on the 20th of March. Just 8 weeks away, and we'll have more and more answers. So that's 3 topics down. I got one more topic I want to talk about here before I sign off, and that is the extra items that I found that are going to be available at launch for Animal Crossing. And that's these 2 items right here. We've got KK Slider and Timmy and Tommy controllers by PowerA. So these controllers are coming out with a $49.99 price tag. They'll be out March 10th, so you'll be able to get them before Animal Crossing comes out, that's pretty cool. It's right on time. These might actually sell out, so if you're going to get it, I do recommend that you pre-order it as soon as possible. One thing I want to point out, though, is I have one of these controllers. This is the PowerA controller that I bought for Pokemon. And I like the controller a lot. I really do. I think it's an awesome controller. I put it up on my Twitter earlier. This is an awesome controller. The only thing that I didn't like about it, there's only one thing I didn't like. And that's the fact that it runs on AA batteries, as you can see here. So there's not a whole lot of warning. If you're not paying attention to your controller, it's very easy to miss when your batteries need to be replaced. But the control sticks feel great. The controller feels great in your hands. It's not heavy. It's very lightweight. It's wireless. You can even use it on other consoles, I believe, because it's got Bluetooth pairing. So I really do like the controller. It doesn't have any rumble. So if you're doing fishing and you're relying on the rumble to fish, you won't be able to do that. You'll have to use visual and audio cues like in the GameCube version, or I guess even the 3DS version. There was no rumble there either. But these are the exact same controllers that you would get if you bought the ones that are on your screen. So I do recommend them. They are cool, and those Animal Crossing variants are super awesome. The only thing I'd recommend is just maybe trying to find some AA rechargeable batteries, because PowerA does not currently have a rechargeable battery pack for this controller. So at least not one that I found. But I do think they're awesome. I think that they're going to sell out pretty quick. So if you're planning on getting one or both, and honestly, I'm probably going to get both just because I want to have them. I'm probably going to end up buying multiple copies of Animal Crossing as well. And if there is a new Switch that comes out later this year, which there's strong rumors to suggest that that's going to happen, I'm going to have a couple of different Switches coming up soon too. So, but there's lots of cool stuff coming up for Animal Crossing. Lots of fun things I'll be getting into as the countdown to Animal Crossing continues on the channel. It's 8 weeks away, and I've got some things I want to show off. Definitely one of my old towns, or all of my old towns, from the GameCube, the regular DS, Wild World. I don't have one for City Folk because I never really had a City Folk town. I didn't play it that much, and the Wii that I was using to play City Folk actually died, so I couldn't get it back if I wanted it. But then also my 3DS New Leaf town. So I will definitely do town tours for those games closer to the release of Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch, and I'll try to do some more streaming for Animal Crossing on the Twitch page, much like I used to do a couple years ago. I kind of got out of the Animal Crossing streaming game, but I feel like now's a great time to get back into it with the hype of Animal Crossing coming out in just a few short weeks. So catch me on Twitch and Twitter, by the way, L3LAYZE. But anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out and listening to me ramble about Animal Crossing. I'm super excited. Can't wait. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you on the Flippity Flip.